out some magic cards, and then start the third annual Halloween candy tier list stream.
That's the that's the plan anyway. That's the plan. I was dumb and did not set up this side of the desk for hand cam stuff, so we'll have to make do with holding up the cards. Just angle that up a little bit more. So underneath my side table down there is a bunch of candy. I did find some. So yesterday I went shopping for discount Halloween candy, as is tradition past 2 years for the tier list stream. And I found some stuff. I was able to find some candy that we didn't have last year, and maybe the 2 years ago. But we'll see. We'll see. There's a lot. And unfortunately, I tried, but the paint capture in OBS was all messed up and it didn't want to cooperate. So I will just have to pull up paint and then type in the stuff myself. And then when it's done, we'll pull it up as a PNG or image on OBS, and then you guys can see it. That's the plan. That's the plan. So I have one of every candy in this bag. So see, I got some. It's less. I think this year is leaning less towards chocolate bars than candy bars and stuff, and more towards taffy and gummies. But I don't know. I didn't feel like spending. Like, I went yesterday and went to the big Kroger that had candy, like way too much candy last year, and this year they had barely anything left. And then I went to my local Walmart and they had like a whole aisle and a half of candy left. So excuse me. Also, I also didn't see stuff that I was able to find last year, like the Reese's White Ghosts, the Reese's Ghosts, but with white cream instead of chocolate. Anyway, then went grocery shopping, and then Sam's Club has these. I don't know if these are a good deal, or I don't know. Apparently you can find the like $100 Duskmourn deck in these. I didn't look hard enough to find one. But I paid $38 for this because we apparently had $15 worth of like cash back at Sam's Club, and we used it, so I only paid $38, which is about the price of this deck. So I got these 3 packs and this promo card for essentially free. Hi Ninetail, congrats on getting first. How you doing? So we'll open the packs, and then the deck in this box with the deck is a little Commander sample pack. We'll open that. I do want to look through the deck, but we're not going to read every card on it. I think that would be boring, but okay, how do you get this open? Be back. Okay, Ninetail. Well, oh my goodness. At least it's sealed pretty good. So you get the deck, 3 booster packs, and then a foil promo of Chrome Host Seed Shark, which is just a rare from March of the Machines. So I don't know why it's a promo here. It's in the promo frame. It's got the symbol and the special promo foiling that you see in all those really dumb MJ holding repacks and stuff. It's just cardboard. Alright. So, yeah. I reloaded. Hi, Clips. Hey, Ari. Hey, guys. The ad break starts about 30 seconds. So I'm just going to get this open, and then we'll open them after. I don't know how well this is going with the lighting. I think we'll be okay. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Want to hear a joke? Sure. Hi, Harry. How you doing, sweetheart? Good to see you. Hope you had a good Halloween. Why will you always win races? Why? I don't know what to do with all this garbage. I'm just throw it down there and I'll deal with it later. Have I shaved yet? Yes, I shave my legs every Sunday. Every Sunday. I've done that already. Because you always catch up. I see this. It's a good one. So, we have a promo. How do we get you out? That's pretty... It's not the worst curling ever, but definitely not amazing. And the card does not feel great. Which makes sense because it's been put in this and then sold at big box stores. But the back feels kind of grainy. It's not great. But put in a sleeve, you wouldn't be able to know. PVN Colicious, hello. Sorry, the ad break just started as you came in. Apologies. That almost fell on the floor. So there's a promo. I do have my Salt Rock lamp right here, but it doesn't do much. I need light in this corner. I might be able to do something about that. Okay, I might look. Give me 1 second. This might help. I don't know. I have to there. This maybe. Helps a little. That's better. That's better, right? Yeah, that's better. Oh, this. Thank you, Ari. Thank you. Okay, that helps a little. I've got a lamp that has solar panels on it, so it recharges itself. I just put in my windowsill up there, and it's for like camping and stuff, but it's still pretty bright. I don't know if it's gonna make it the whole stream. We'll see. No, you can't, Ari. I don't like pain. I don't have a very large pain tolerance. I've not. I don't. But thank you for the joke clips. I don't know if any of you guys can hear me, but then we get 3 packs. Harry, drink some water. You're thirsty. Sorry if that was loud. Hi, James. Mwah. Mwah. I see. Okay, the ad break's almost over. And then the Commander deck. So, I'm actually very excited because I've never opened any of these sets before. Welcome back from the ad break, guys. Sorry about that. Hi, is it PVN Delicious? I'm so sorry. Ari, that's just Ari. That's just who Ari is. But I'm very excited because I've never opened any of these sets. I got kind of into Magic again around the time All Will Be One released, and then kind of dropped off. So I haven't opened Foundations, Duskmourn, or Edge of Eternities, which is I think the most, besides Spider-Man, the most recent set, and I've heard very good things about Edge of Eternities. And then the promo, which is just a rare from March of the Machines. I don't know if you guys can read that. Focus. Focus. There we go. So it's a 2/4 for 3 mana as flying. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, incubate X, where X is that spell's, sorry, my hands are shaky. That spell's mana value. Create an incubator token with X +1/+1 counters on it and pay 2, transform this token, and it transforms into a 0/0/5X an artifact creature. So whenever you cast a spell, your spells turn into little guys. So it makes you other creatures. And that's cool. I'm going to use this in my Malcator deck. A shiny it is. Thank you, James. Thank you. Okay. And then the deck, the one I picked, I don't know if they had the Velgavoth deck, the red-black deck with the scary moth monster, but I got Miracle Worker because it's in Esper colors, white, blue, black. It's just my favorite color combination aesthetically, and it's just cool. So this one, hi CJ. So this is the commander. This is not like the card. This is just to show you what the card looks like. So she lets you surveil 2, which lets you look at the top 2 cards of your deck and then put any of them into your graveyard and then the rest on top of your library. Yep. And then she gives every enchantment card in your hand Miracle, and its miracle cost is equal to its mana cost reduced by 4. So you can cast a card for its miracle cost when you draw it if it's the first card you drew this turn. So she lets you manipulate the top of your deck and then cast cards for way cheaper when you draw them, which is cool. I don't know what's in here. And then there's this. I guess we can read this. Draw your power from destiny. Battle your friends with powerful creatures and spectacular spells in Commander, Magic's most popular multiplayer format. Make miracles happen with Aminato. That's not how you say it. Aminato? Aminato? I don't know. Sorry. Granting each of your enchantments a deep discount if it's the first card you draw. Manipulate fate to ensure the top of your deck holds the key to enchanting victory. Aminato Veil Piercer. Aminato may appear to be a young child, but her mysterious powers of fate have granted her wisdom and foresight far beyond her years. And then they have Arc Enemy cards. I've never seen them before. But hi, CJ. How you doing, sweetheart? How you doing? Good to see you. Arc Enemy is a casual multiplayer twist on Commander, pitting one player against a team of 3. The Arc Enemy draws from an extra deck of powerful and nefarious schemes to even the odds and make the table tremble. Oh, okay. So I guess that's what they're doing with that Ninja Turtles product later in March. Okay, that sounds familiar. And you get 2 foils, 10 tokens, a deck box. Yeah. I don't. So that's the box is like a trapezoid, so I can't open it from here and then pull everything out. I have to open it from the bottom. Okay. My day was pretty good, CJ. I did some self-care, shaved the old legs, caught up on some anime, and then watched videos on Halo speedrunning, and that was my day. That smells like cardboard. So this is oddly heavy. That's probably the arc enemy stuff. So the deck is right here. And that's our strategy guide. And then there's that. And then we want to punch out all these tokens. Well, we don't have to, but they give you tokens. I don't know what these heart ones are for. Miracle? I don't know. Maybe we'll find out. So I don't know if this deck is good, but I got it for a steal because we had $15 of cash back at Sam's Club, so I only paid $38 for this, which is very good. This deck is $40 at Walmart, so I did pretty well. And now that I know the Vagavoth deck is also in these bundles, I feel kind of dumb for not looking harder, but oh well. So this, I'm guessing, is the arc enemy stuff. Oh yeah, they're like tarot-sized. What the? Has arc enemy been a thing for a while? Because this is not the modern... That's not the, like, the... That's like the... That's the Magic logo from, like... the 2010s. Like, that is... old. That is old. Sorry, just did a random... The pack was empty. Let's see arc enemy cards. Should we bother opening these? I don't know. And that was all that was in there. And then this has the deck box and our sample booster. More paper. So we'll see. I'm hoping that this holds the deck while it's sleeved, but let's see. Oh, it will. There's a lot of room in there, so that's good. That's good. Okay. So, I kind of want to look through the deck first. And we'll just go in that order. No, we'll do... Al Andy? I'm sorry. Hello, how you doing, sir? How you doing? Sure, we'll go in that order. Sure. So, I kind of want to look at these arc enemy cards. I'm just baffled that, like, have they just not made a new card back for the arc enemy card? I mean, why would they? They're not... They print them in every Commander deck. I don't think they would. It's just kind of cool that they still use that logo, technically. I don't know. I think this one has a little more charm than the kind of sterile, just white lettering, in my opinion. But these are like tarot-sized, so that's cool. That's cool. So, but hi, Stuart, how you doing? I'm sorry, I'm terrible at, like, elite speaking and stuff. I'm just bad at it. I'm sorry. But how you doing, Stuart? How you doing? Okay, so how many do you get? I think the box said 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep. So how do these work? Because, so Arc Enemy is 3 players against 1, and then the solo player gets these. And then uses these to do stuff. They're schemes. When you set this scheme in motion, look at the top 4 cards of your library and separate them into a face-down pile and a face-up pile. The opponent chooses one of those piles, put the cards in that pile into your hand, the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. So then go to your graveyard. When you set this scheme in motion, destroy all non-land permanents target opponent controls. That's really mean. You cannot hide from me. An ongoing scheme remains face up until it's abandoned. At the beginning of combat on your turn, up to one target creature gets +2/+2 and gains vigilance until end of turn, and it can't be blocked this turn. At the beginning of each opponent's end step, if that player has less than half their starting life total, abandon this scheme. Oh. Okay, so it's supposed to get you like halfway there to winning. An ongoing scheme remains face up until it's abandoned. Your commander has Ward 2. Whenever your commander attacks, put 2+1/+1 counters on it. When your commander leaves the battlefield, abandon this scheme. When you set the scheme in motion, for each card type among permanents your opponent controls, you may put a permanent card of that type from your hand onto the battlefield. I absorb none of what I just read. Apologies. Oh, okay. That gets you stuff out of your hand for free. My followers ascend. When you set this scheme in motion, put 5+1/+1 counters on a creature you control, and it gains flying and vigilance until end of turn. If you control no creatures, instead create a 4/4 colorless scarecrow artifact creature token with vigilance. Time bends to my will. When you set this scheme in motion, take an extra turn after this one. Skip the untap step of that turn. I am Duskmourn. At the beginning of your end step, you may cast a spell from your hand without paying its mana cost. If you do, abandon this scheme. Okay. My wealth will bury you. When you set this scheme in motion, create a number of treasure tokens equal to the number of artifacts and enchantments your opponents control. If they control fewer than 4 artifacts and enchantments, create 4 treasure tokens instead. And a premonition of your demise. When you set this scheme in motion, reveal the top 2 cards of your library and put them into your hand. When you reveal 1 or more non-land cards this way, the scheme deals damage equal to their total mana value to any target. Oh, okay. What's up, James? What's up? And you're saving up for that Discord invite. Good. Was it AI Andy? Is that what it is? I don't know. I'm dumb. Is November a hard season for you? I see. I suppose not. I don't know. I don't know how to answer that question. Okay, that's interesting. Try it out with my play group sometime. And then this is our strategy guide for the deck. Oh, another one. And that's telling you about alchemy. No one plays alchemy anymore. And commander rules. Andy the 14 is because name was taken. Gotcha. I'm sorry. But hi Andy, how you doing, sweetheart? Thank you for the follow. When was that? August 27th. Okay. Gotcha. That was only my sense of time is all messed up. That was 2 months ago. Thank you for the follow, sweetheart. Thank you. Hope we're doing all right. Fates, fortunes, prophecies, and destinies, these are all things the young and powerful Aminato has foreseen, held in her hands, and played with, because she used her fate-shifting powers to simply will it. Aminato sparked at a young age and left her home behind to traverse the plains. Despite being a playful child, her powers have granted her the knowledge of a lifetime and a calm demeanor due to knowing what might come next. Aminato followed disturbances and shifts she felt across worlds, sending her fate-shifting moths to other people to influence their destinies. After being desparked and losing her ability to enter planes at will, Amanatu continued to follow her instincts to a mysterious door. The threatening prophecy of Valgavoth disturbed her, telling her that if she entered the plane and the demon gained access to her powers, it would devastate the entire multiverse. But without her help, the survivors would surely perish. In a battle of Moth versus Moth and Will versus Will, Valgavoth commands his minions to attack throughout Duskmorn, while Amanatu projects her presence inside to guide the survivors. Although Valgavoth wishes to consume the multiverse, Amanatu holds tight to her own fate. He will gain nothing as long as she wills it. Okay, it's just some lore. Okay. Playing the deck. Miracles don't happen every day unless you're Amanatu. She gives each enchantment Miracle, allowing it to be played for a huge discount as long as it's the first card you've drawn that turn. There's an enchantment for every situation. All it takes is for you to get it on top of your library. Don't stress, though. Amanatu isn't one to simply wait and let fate decide. Her ability to surveil will provide you with several options to grant you a peek into your future draws. Okay. So, from what I know, which isn't a lot, Duskmorn is horror themed, and the whole plane is like a giant haunted house, and there's like a giant evil moth creature in the basement. And he's the big bad guy. That's what I know at a surface level. Okay, give me 1 second. I need to blow my nose real quick. Alright, sorry about that. Okay, we're just going to skim through the deck because I want to look at it. And then we'll open the packs. I don't want to take too long on this because this candy tier list is going to take forever. Why are you being stubborn? Yeah, it smells like cards. Is that almost fresh cut grass adjacent smell? It's great. It's great. So you get 2 holofoil cards. So we have Amanatu right here. Come on. Focus. That's the art. And it's all extended border, and it's a full art card, which is cool. You don't get that a ton in every Commander deck, so that's exciting. And then the other holofoil card you get is the Master of Keys. It's a legendary enchantment creature horror. Flying when the Master of Keys enters, put X+1/+1 counters on it and mill twice X cards. Each enchantment card in graveyard has escape. The escape cost is equal to the card's mana cost plus exile 3 other cards from your graveyard. Okay, so similar stuff to what Amanatu does, but instead it lets you play enchantments from your graveyard. So, and the art's pretty cool. He's a pretty cool guy. The Master of Keys. That's a pretty cool guy. Then there's the deck. No, nothing about magic. That's okay. It's okay. We'll look at the tokens. So we have some angels, glimmers, treasures, horrors. We have shark tokens. Can make sharks, copies, and inklings, and scarecrows. Yeah, there's shark token. Oh, sorry. I had a feeling this would be rough. And these are curled too. There's shark and horror. It's kind of dark. Hard to see. Inklings. Glimmer token. Which is like, I guess they're gold, so maybe they're related to Amanatu's moths. stuck to another card. What was going on there? All right. And scarecrows. Focus. No, focus. Okay. It doesn't want to cooperate. Wait, those are the tokens. It's rooms. Scared the crap out of me. I don't know if you guys heard that. It was like someone's using a chainsaw outside. Some of this art's really cool. There's a Swords to Plowshares in here. This Oromancer art's really cool. It's gonna focus. Right here. Come on. Cool. It's cool art. Oh, command tower. Turn to dust. Nice. Brainstorm is in here. This is the original Brainstorm art. Thirst for meaning. Sorry, Signet. Finished Heart. Command Sphere. Mind Stone. Redress Fate. That looks like a exclusive to the deck. Because that's her in the art there. Man, this could be this could be a little rough. Okay. And full of rares. Alright, let's utter end. Cuts up the bear. Starfield Mystic. The Mind Flail. Ooh, that's a lot of text. Oh, they're all enchantment creatures. Nice. Nightmare Shepherd. Is that a... Almost looks... It reminds me of Amonkhet, that art does. Oh, Ulthros. That's a Theros card. Link Shield. Solemn Simulacrum. And we have a bunch of lands. Keith. Okay. So I don't know if this deck's good. And I would go through every card, but that would take forever. And it's probably not very exciting. Just put that in there. It's nice. It looks like that'll be able to fit when it's sleeved. So I'm hoping it does. Hoping it does. And the promo. Okay, so we have the 3 packs and then the collector booster sample pack from the box from the deck. So this is Foundations. This is like Magic would do a core set for every year. So it would be like core 20 or core, core set 20 from 2020 and stuff. And Foundations was kind of meant to be that, but they extended the standard rotation of the standard set rotation from 2 to 3 years. And Foundations is standard legal till 2029 or something. So they did it, so I don't have to do a thing over here. So we have a token. It's double-sided with food token You pay 2 and sack your food token, and you gain 3 life. Then a treasure. You just sack it and you add 1 mana of any color. I don't know what the pack trick is for this set, so we're just going to go through the pack here. As long as it focuses. Come on. There we go. Make your move. Oh, it's a chess piece. 3 mana instant. Destroy target artifact, enchantment, or creature with power 4 or greater. If you're thinking only one step ahead, you're already falling behind. Tessia. And the core sets were all like reprint sets for staple cards. Crackling Cyclops. It's a 3 mana 0/4 Cyclops Wizard. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, this creature gets +3/+0 until end of turn. Okay. What he lacks in depth perception, he makes up for in charged potential. Then we have Vampire Soul Caller. It's a 5 mana 3/2 flying vampire warlock. This creature can't block. When this creature enters, return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. So you play him and you get a guy back from your graveyard. So that's not terrible, but the fact he can't block, well, he's only got 2 toughness. So don't worry, little friends. We will not be hungry much longer. Is the flavor text there. Cool that all of these cards, most of these cards have all had flavor text. 1 mana sorcery. It's a green card. We've had 1 card in every color so far. We just need blue now. It's a sorcery. Choose 1. Search your library for a basic land card. Reveal it. Put it in your hand. Then shuffle. Target creature you control fights target creature you don't control. Okay. And it's called Bushwhack. That's a fun name. There's a blue card. Okay. Lightshell Duo. 4 mana 3/4 Rat Otter. So this is a creature from Bloomburrow, I think. So there's a rat and an otter in it. It has prowess, so whenever you cast a non-creature spell, this creature gets a +1/+1 till end of turn, which can be pretty useful. When this creature enters, surveil 2, so you look at the top 2 cards of your deck and then put any number of them in the graveyard, and then back on top of your library in any order. Inspiring Paladin is another 3 mana. Lots of 3 mana drops in common. It's a 3/3 human knight. During your turn, this creature has first strike. Okay, that's not bad. During your turn, creatures you control with +1/+1 counters on them have first strike. Okay, so he gives other guys first strike. We have a land. Evolving Wilds. You tap it and sacrifice it, and then you get to search your deck for a basic land card. So the land is ever resilient. Should it die, it will be reborn. That's some cool Evolving Wild art, I'd say. Infernal Vessel. It's a 3 mana 2/1 human cleric. When this creature dies, if it wasn't a demon, return to the battlefield under its owner's control with 2 +1/+1 counters on it. It's a demon in addition to other types. So it's reborn as a demon, which is foreshadowed literally, or backshadowed. I don't know. It's hinted because their shadow is that of a demon. Anyway, some nice flavor there. Wildwood Scourge. We're in our... Oh, that was an uncommon. We're in the uncommons now. It's a Hydra 0/0. When this creature enters with X +1/+1 counters on it. Hi, Cookie. How you doing, sir? Hi. We're opening some Magic cards before starting the Candy tier list. Whenever 1 or more +1/+1 counters are put on a non-Hydra creature you control, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature. That's really good. I'll probably use that. I'll probably use that in some deck. 1 mana 1/1. Okay. Spectral Sailor. Spirit Pirate with Flash. You can cast this spell at any time. You could cast an instant. And then it has flying, and you can pay 4 mana to draw a card. Any ship that sails on these mean seas for long as bound to pick up a ghost or two. Okay. Oh, that's a full art card. Okay, I don't know if you get one of these in every pack or what. Refute. It's a 3-mana counterspell. And then you draw a card and discard a card. That's a pretty good counterspell. And that's a Sphinx. Excuse me, a big lady Sphinx blowing magic on a guy or a couple guys. What arrives uninvited oversteps its welcome and is blown away with a single breath. Oh, what arrives uninvited overstays its welcome and is blown away with a single breath. The Sphinx is telling you a riddle. Okay. So that's pretty cool. I don't know if you get one of these in every pack, but it's a full art card. So that's cool. That's a common, but it's a pretty good counterspell. Draws you a card too. Definitely going to swap that up for. Is it called Refuse? It's from Lorwyn. I think it costs the same, or maybe less. Homunculus Horde. It's a 4-mana 2/2 Homunculus. Whenever you draw your second card this turn, create a token that's a copy of this creature. That's why you triple check all decimals when commissioning a new batch of homunculi. Trigori Azoria Senator. So it's it's just they look like tiny Mike Wazowski. They look like if Mike Wazowski and Minions had a love child. But that's our rare. And we have a foil Burst Lightning with Kicker 4. You may pay an additional 4 mana to cast this spell. Come on. Why'd you stop? Why'd you lose focus? Come on. Focus. 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 Please. Please. Come on. Come on. Okay, anyway. It deals 2 damage to any target, and if it was kicked, it deals 4 damage instead. Cool. And that's a foil. And then we have a Plains. That's a pretty, I'd say, 1 mana spell. So it's a is it just called Lightning? It's a Lightning or whatever, but you can kick it for 4 more mana, and if you do, it deals 4 damage instead. So it's also you can play early game to snipe a little guy like the homunculi. Use it on the 2/2 homunculi, so your opponent stops making homunculi, or save it and then hit something like the Hydra if it's small enough, or the Light Shell Duo. It has versatility, so it has that going for it anyway. So that was not too bad. I definitely have decks that would be useful in. Cool. Cool. Next we have the Duskmourn pack. This is the set that the deck is from. So there wasn't really a pack trick to that. This one has. Why doesn't Foundation have art cards? This is the art for Spider. It's just called Spider. It's a spider with eyes on it. Okay. So there's an art card. Okay. And no token. So does that mean we got a card from the list? We'll find out. Okay. Acrobatic Cheerleader. It's a 2-drop 2/2. Survival. At the beginning of your second main phase, if Acrobatic Cheerleader is tapped, put a flying counter on it. This ability triggers only once. Tights? Oh, thighs? Yeah. I'm wearing the the white varsity highs tonight, because why not? Oh, other way. Ticket Booth and Tunnel of Hate. So this set, it's one of its gimmicks are these rooms, so you can play either side and then later unlock the other room, by paying that mana cost. So you would play it and then put this for the other side, and then you pay that mana cost and unlock the room. So we have, come on. Come on, camera. All right. Right there. Come on. This is rough. I have a feeling this would be rough. Come on. There we go. So Ticket Booth, when you unlock this door, manifest Dread, which you take the top card of your deck, place it face down, and it becomes a 2/2 creature, has 2 power, 2 toughness, and then you can turn it face up for its mana cost if it's a creature, I think, or if it's a spell, I don't know. And then Tunnel of Hate, whenever you instead of Tunnel of Love, whenever you attack, target attacking creature gains double strike until end of turn. So you get more double strike stuff to go with our knight. And we have a Balemerk Leech with Eerie. Whenever an enchantment you control enters, and whenever you fully unlock a room, each opponent loses 1 life. It's also a 2-drop 2/2. The flavor text is too small for me to read. From there, adapted to feed on dead flesh, it's not averse to making its own when no corpse is available. Oh, and it's a leech. Yep. Okay. Spine Seeker Centipede. That's unsettling. It's a 3-mana 2/1 insect creature. When Spine Seeker Centipede enters, search your library for a basic land card, reveal it, put it in your hand, then shuffle. And as Delirium, Spine Seeker Centipede gets +1/+2 and has Vigilance as long as there are 4 or more card types among cards in your graveyard. So he's some ramp, and he gets bigger depending on how many cards you have in your graveyard. So that's not terrible. Not bad. Erratic Apparition for 3 mana. Come on. Come on. It's a 3 mana 1/3 with Flying Vigilance. Sorry, it's so blurry. Come on. There we go. It also has Eerie. Whenever an enchantment you control enters, and whenever you fully unlock a room, Erratic Apparition gets +1/+1 until end of turn. What's got you all bent out of shape? Joseph, comedian, last words. Yep, that's something somebody would say in a horror movie, probably. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Malevolent Chandelier. It's a 6 mana 4/4 construct with flying. You can pay 2 mana to put target card from a graveyard on the bottom of its owner's library, activate only as a sorcery. Okay. And then its flavor text. If you see a light moving toward you in the darkness, don't assume it's coming to help. Fair enough. Fair enough. Come on. There you go. We have another room. This time we have Glassworks and Shattered Yard. When you unlock this door, this room deals 4 damage to target creature and opponent controls, and Shattered Yard does at the beginning of your end step. This room deals 1 damage to each opponent. So, excuse me, some burn there, not a ton of burn, but we have another 3 mana creature. This one's a 3/2 Defiant Survivor. Human Survivor creature. It has survival. At the beginning of your second main phase, if Defiant Survivor is tapped, manifest Dread. And it tells you how Manifest Dread works. Nice. The dark should be scared of me. Oh, and yeah, so if it's a creature card, you can turn it face up for its mana cost. But only if it's a creature. Okay, then we have a blue-white card, Inquisitive Glimmer. Enchantment creature, Fox Glimmer. So we can put that in. That could go in the Commander deck if it's not already in there. Enchantment spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. Unlock costs you pay cost 1 less. So I imagine that's already in the deck. If it's not, I might put that in there. Glimmers are physical manifestations of survivors' hope and courage. Their presence is one of the few things that can protect from Velgavoth's malevolent influence. And it's like a fox in a chair? Yeah. Standing on some broken chairs. I guess. We have... Okay, that was our first uncommon, I think. We have Betrayer's Bargain. It's a 2-mana instant. As an additional cost to cast this spell, sacrifice a creature or enchantment, or pay 2 mana. Betrayer's Bargain deals 5 damage to target creature. If that creature would die this turn, exile it instead. This is my way out. You'll have to find your own. Winter to Nico. Okay. Exercise. That's some funky looking art. 2 mana sorcery. Exile target artifact, enchantment, or creature with power 4 or greater. Okay. So it's some removal. Strictly speaking, you can't kill what's already dead, but trapping and disintegrating it is pretty close. Garden, Survivor Technologist. Okay, and our rare is Marina Vendrell's Grimoire. It's a legendary artifact. Costs 6 mana. When Marina Vendrell's Grimoire enters, if you cast it, draw 5 cards. If you have no maximum hand size and don't lose the game for having 0 or less life, whenever you gain life, draw that many cards. Whenever you lose life, discard that many cards. Then if you have no cards in hand, you lose the game. Okay, so it's a draw engine, and yeah, so that's probably only good in Commander, I'd imagine. Maybe. What do I know? Those are rare. And then we have a Foil Island. Okay. And then a foil Winter's Intervention. So we got 2 foil cards instead of 2 rares. Do we get 2? No, we got 1 rare. And then our land was... Okay, I don't know why this is in front of the... Whatever. 2 foil cards. It's not bad. Winter's Intervention costs 2 mana. Winter's Intervention deals 2 damage to target creature. You gain 2 life. So that would draw you cards off of Marina Vendrell's Grimoire. And this flavor text says, "Can we trust him?" Nico whispered as they eyed the stranger. "I don't know," the Wanderer replied, "but he's a lot friendlier than the creature that was chasing us." So that's 3 foil cards. That's fun. Maybe we got lucky with the foundation pack getting this full art card, so you guys can't see that with a frame. But these 2, both of our rares are blue, and I've been enjoying building blue decks lately. I started as a green player because green was simple in my mind. You just play big guys and you win. Blue's a little more what's the word? Complicated or thoughtful than that. This is the Duskmorn Collector Booster sample pack. This is 2 cards in it. And we could either get really lucky with a really fancy treatment on a card, or get completely boned and get nothing. So, we'll see. So far we haven't pulled a mythic, but we've gotten 2 pretty decent rares I can definitely use. So, I'm happy with that. Then we have these, and I don't know if the first one Oh, that's the... Okay, that's the thing. Alright. Tasty, what is that? Paint? Completely boned? Yeah. Yellow. Oh, it's yellow paint. Okay, gotcha. Alright, so we have our little ad card. Okay. Well, I don't know what the chances of that is, but we pulled our commander out of the sample booster. She's just not in foil this time. Cool. So I can trade this to somebody. Or I can use her in another deck. Cool. Then we have a foil room. Smoky Lounge and Misty Salon. This is an uncommon. The Smoky Lounge, at the beginning of your first main phase, add 2 red. Spend this mana only to cast room spells and unlock doors. That sucks. Does seem very good, as you play a ton of room cards. And then Misty Salon, when you unlock this door, create an XX blue spirit creature token with flying, where X is the number of unlocked doors among rooms you control. So we got a foil out of it, but it, oh my goodness, it's foil. Look, that's terrible. That's so curled. That's awful. Oh my goodness. These are all pretty flat. Okay. So we pulled an extra copy for Commander out of the sample pack. I'll take it. It's a mythic. And I can trade it to a friend, or as a gift. I give it to them as a gift, or just keep it to use in another Commander deck. I don't know. Alright. So, not too bad so far. That simple pack, at least we pulled a mythic, so that wasn't terrible. Not terrible. This foil is a shame. It's so curled. You want a good girl named Till? Okay, let me drink some water. We'll get that to you. But welcome back, Ninetail. Welcome back. Okay.
Ninetail. Thank you for being here. You worked very, very hard this week, and I'm very, very proud of you. You're a very, very good girl. 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 Good girl, Ninetail. Good girl. 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 Good girl, good girl, good girl, good girl, good girl. Good girl, Ninetail, good girl. Good girl, good girl, good girl, good girl, good girl. Good girl, good girl, good girl, good girl, good girl. Ninetail, thank you for being here. Thank you for looking and chatting. Spending time with us on the stream. Thank you. It's always good to see you. Always good to see you. You're a very good girl. Ninetail. Thank you for being who you are and doing what you do. I think it makes the world a better place, in my humble opinion. good girl, Nigel. Good girl. Such a good girl. Yes, you are. Yes, you are such a good girl. A very, very good girl. Yes, you are. Yes, you are such a good girl. Good girl, Nigel. Good girl, 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 good girl. Good girl, good girl, Nigel. Good girl. Look at you, such a good girl. Yes, you are. Yes, you are such a good girl. Good girl, 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 good girl. Mwah, 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 mwah. Good girl, Nigel. Good girl. Good girl, good girl, good girl. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
There you go, Ninetail. Thank you for the redeemed sphere. Thank you. Hopefully that was alright for you. Okay, the next ad break starts about 4.5 minutes, so let's get through this next pack. This is our final pack. This is Edge of Eternities. This is a space sci-fi themed set, and has like spaceships and things. So, excuse me, I've never opened it. Because you've seen some of my close. No, it's gross. So we have Lander and Human Soldier token. Cool, as the token is double-sided. Okay, so first card, we have a Starport Security. Costs 1 white mana and is a artifact creature robot soldier. It's a 1/1. Pay 4 mana and tap this creature. Tap another target creature. This ability costs 2 less to cast activate if you control creature with a +1/+1 counter on it. You are... What does it say? You are a suspect in an ongoing investigation. Do not resist apprehension. Says the Starport Security. We have Germinating Worm. It's a 5 mana 5/5. Fair enough. Plant worm. When this creature enters, you gain 2 life and has warp for 2 mana, a colorless and a green. You may cast this card from your hand for its warp cost. Exile this creature at the beginning of the next end step. Then you may cast this from exile for on a later turn. Okay, so you can cast it for 2 mana to get a 5/5, to get the 2 life off of it. It does not have haste, but if you can give it haste, that's not too bad. That's even better. Yeah, all right. We have Cov Land Seeker, because these are, I think they're Cov. It's a 4 mana 4/3 with Menace, and that's a lot of text. When this creature enters, come on, focus. 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 Come on. Focus. Focus. Do the thing, camera. Okay, fine. I'll just read it. When this creature enters, create a lander token at the beginning of the end step. On your next turn, sacrifice that token. And the lander token is an artifact with pay 2 mana, tap it, sacrifice this token, search your library for a basic land card, then put it on the battlefield, tap, then shuffle. So, there's that. Then we have Embrace Oblivion. Costs 1 black mana, and it's a sorcery. Is additional cost to cast this spell, sacrifice an artifact or creature, destroy target creature or spacecraft. Join me in the next eternity. So it's like a guy with like a bomb or something. I don't know. Black hole bomb. Cloud Sculpt Technician. It's a jellyfish artificer. Costs 3 mana. It's a 1/4 with flying. As long as you control an artifact, this creature gets +1/+0. Alright. A cloud sculptor at work it is like a carefully balanced weather system, and just as dangerous as to interfere with. Is that a corgi cyborg? I've never seen this card before in my life. I was not expecting to see a corgi cyborg today, but here it is. Chrome Companion costs 2 mana. It's a 2/1 artifact creature dog. When this creature becomes tapped, you gain 1 life. You can pay 2 mana to tap him, and then put target card from a graveyard on the bottom of its owner's library. What does it say? Liberation Station's morale greatly improved after Rover took up residence. Okay. It is cute. It is cute. It's a corgi cyborg. Is that a corgi? I don't know if that's a corgi, but it looks like one to me. I'm not a dog expert, though. It's very cute. We're still in the comments. The ad break starts any second now. Zookeeper Mechan. It's a 2 mana 1/3 artifact creature robot. Tap it to add 1 red and pay 6 and a red. Target creature you control gets +4/+0 until end of turn. Activate only as a sorcery. Okay. Interesting. Infinite Guidelines fauna up from Solthera exhibit proved popular. Unfortunately, the biological zookeepers kept getting eaten. So that's why they hired a robot, I guess. Okay, so that's the last comment. We'll look at the rest of them after the ad break. Okay, so far we've pulled 4 foils, 1 being a land, and then we pulled 2 from the Dusk One pack, which is very exciting. For this foil room, I don't know if I'm ever going to use that. This foil Burst Lightning's cool. So I definitely pulled stuff that I can put in decks. This full art card is very exciting. I don't know. I guess you're not guaranteed one. I don't know if you're guaranteed one in every Foundations pack or what, but very cool. Then our rares. We pulled her out of the sample booster, so I have 2 copies of her. Then this is a draw engine all by itself, and a I don't know if it's not a win con, but excuse me, we'll help you get there. Yeah. Well, and you'll lose if you have no cards in your hand. And so when it enters, you draw 5 cards, and then you have no maximum hand size and don't lose the game for having 0 or less life. And then whenever you gain life, you draw that many cards. Whenever you lose life, you discard that many cards. Then if you have no cards in your hand, you lose the game. So it's risky. But lets you draw lots of cards, especially if you're gaining a ton of life. And then our Homunculus Horde, it's just kind of cute. I have a couple decks he could go well in, for sure. Water Stretch and a Treat. Okay, Ari. Thank you for the redeems. And squats. Okay, I'll do the squats first. One, 2. I'm not going all the way down because I don't want to face reveal. 3, 4, 5. There you go. And then we'll stretch. Okay. Okay. Thank you for the redeems, Ari. Thank you. And a treat, I have a bag of peanuts. Eat some peanuts. Well, you won't. So don't worry about it. Okay. We're in the uncommons now, so we're almost through this last pack. Almost. We have a Saurian Voidborn. Come on. I told it there for it to be focused. Here. It's a 3-mana 2/2. Vampire Soldier. Whenever this creature or another creature or artifact you control dies, target opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. That would pair pretty well with our Grimoire. Warp for 1 black mana. You may cast this card for its from your hand. Right, the Wormhead Warp. So cool. Ruinous Rampage. 3 mana sorcery. Choose 1. Ruinous Rampage deals 3 damage to each opponent. Exile all artifacts with mana value 3 or less. Then the flavor text says Cav Battle Rhetoric teaches that there are no malfunctions on the battlefield, just equipment that needs to be utilized differently. We have come on. It worked last time. What happened? Ilvoy Infiltrator for 3 mana. It's a 1/3 jellyfish rogue. Can't even tell what's going on in that art. This creature can't be blocked if you've cast 2 or more spells this turn. Whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. Cloud kill agents slip in and out like a breeze. Okay. Oh, it's jellyfish guy. We have. Is that a rare? I don't know. I don't know how these packs are structured. We have Echoing Deeps. It's a land. It's a cave land. You may have this land. Hold on. You may have this land enter tapped as a copy of any land card in a graveyard, except it's a cave in addition to its other types. I think that's what that says, and it taps for a colorless. Cool art. Is cool art for sure. But this little purple ship here in the corner blocks the text, and it's kind of annoying. Okay. And that's so we have 2 rares. So okay. Cool. Is this foil? No. It's just fancy looking. Okay, there's a lot of small text on this that I think I just need to read myself. This is the Synthesizer Lab ship for 1 blue mana. It's an artifact spacecraft, and it's a station. Tap another creature you control, put charge counters equal to its power on this spacecraft station only as a sorcery. It's an artifact creature at 9+. So with 2 or more charge counters, it has at the beginning of combat on your turn up to one other up to one other target artifact you control becomes an artifact creature with base power and toughness 2/2 and gains flying until end of turn. And at 9 charge counters or more, it has flying and vigilance and is a 4/4 creature. Okay. That bordering is really cool with the art coming out of it, but still having the border right there. That's cool. That's pretty neat. So this was also rare. We have a foil Scourge for Eternity. As an additional cost to cast this spell, sacrifice an artifact or creature. Return target creature or spacecraft card with mana value 5 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Then create a lander token. Okay. And then the last card is a plains. So we've got 2 plains. This one is like a supernova instead of a plain of wheat. Field of wheat. That's pretty cool. Okay. So we got all of our rares are blue. Well, she's multiple colors, but all of our rares are blue, which is interesting. So, I don't know if that's probably not intentional, but that would make playing sealed with this pretty kind of interesting. Definitely going to use this homunculi and the grimoire in something because those sound cool. And then we have our Echoing Deeps cave land that makes it enters as a copy of as another land in a graveyard, except it's a cave in addition to its other types. So you can use it to copy one of your opponent's lands or a land that you already lost. So that's not terrible, but not amazing. It does something though. So all right. Well, that was the 3 packs and the sample booster. We pulled 5 foils. Probably gonna use that foil island. It's nice. Yeah. Lots of blue stuff. Which is fine with me. That's fine with me. So we have the deck. I might just put them in here. Just so they're out of the way. And look at those later. Yeah, so that'll definitely fit a sleeve deck. Okay. Oh, and the Crumhouse Sea Shark promo. All right. Well, that was the Commander deck. Cool beans. Some pretty decent rares, I think. In my mind, some of them they're pretty decent. Some of those I might trade with some friends for some other stuff. We'll see. Because the Grimoire would be pretty good in a mill deck. Maybe it'd be good at filling your hand. Doesn't give you a... Yeah. Anyway. Okay. So now we can start the candy tier list. Unfortunately, I mentioned before, but OBS is having a hard time capturing paint. So I have it pulled up right here. That's why the lighting changes. Open the paint window. So I will be just putting it in there myself. You guys won't be able to see it, but when we're done, I'll show you guys and post on Twitter. Okay, so how this is gonna work? I have this big bag of candy. That's quite nice. This is a good time horses. So we're just going to reach in and grab a piece. So this year I got this bag of what's the brand called? Lesser Evil. Walmart had like bags of these little bags for Halloween to hand out, I guess. And I picked these instead of a bag of Crunch Bars because the bag was just Crunch Bars. I'm not that big of a fan of Crunch Bars, so we don't have Crunch Bars on this tier list. Unfortunately, we didn't have them last year either, but they're fine. Popcorn's different, right? So I had some of this yesterday as a snack because I was really hungry when I was out grocery shopping. So I know what these taste like. This is just salted popcorn, and they pop it in coconut oil. So you can smell the coconut, but it doesn't taste like coconut at all. So I'm just going to be using this as a palate cleanser, and it is S tier. I'm just going to open it. That's what it looks like. Just some popcorn. So that's going in S tier. I will go with font size 14. Sure, we can bold it. Yeah, it could be bigger than that. Let's go with 18. Font size 18. There we go. Cool. Just put that right there in this tier. All right. Eepy. So I have some suckers in here. I got the bag that had Tootsie Rolls and Tootsie Fruit Chews and Dots and Tootsie Pops. The bag I bought, I thought had a cherry and grape in it. Turns out I think it just had a grape. So we don't have the whole spread of Tootsie Pops this year. Okay, we'll go with this. This is a tiny little Rice Krispie treat. That's all it is. Just a tiny square. It's still pretty soft. It's not stale at all. Millions of cards. Oh my goodness. One of my friends used to live down the street, and their family is very into RPGs, and things like that, and Magic. And they had a closet in their hallway, and it was just full of Magic cards, just full of them. Oh, I need the wrapper so I can figure out how to. Oh, okay, whatever, it's fine. Hey, Maury. Sniff us? Okay. I'm doing all right. We opened some Magic cards. We got this Commander deck, and then it came with 3 booster packs, and we pulled a ton of blue rares. This is a promo card that came with it. We did get some cool stuff. We got let's see. That's the wrong side. Someone just turned on the shower. Sorry if that was loud. Let's see if I can pull it out here. BS or what? I mean, definitely some people do that. Where is it? It's over there. There they are. So, not those. So there's other. That's a rare too, but that's just a land. Like for Magic, you have commons, uncommon, rares, and mythics. So we pulled These are the rares we pulled. This is a spaceship. This is a homunculi that makes other homunculi when you cast more spells, or whenever you cast your second spell on your turn. And then we pulled this book. This is a rare too. It's going to be weird. Oh no. And then this is an artifact that lets you draw a bunch of cards. It makes it so you don't have a maximum hand size limit, and whenever you take damage, you have to discard the amount of card you discard cards equal to the amount of damage you took. And this makes it so whenever you don't have cards in your hand, you lose the game. So it's risky. It's risky, but yeah. And then we pulled another copy of our Commander out of the booster packs. So I'll probably trade that away. But yeah. You're interesting, Mari. All right. And then this is the promo it came with. This is a shark cyborg thing. And whenever you cast a non-creature spell, it drops a little guy. It drops a creature token that has power equal to the mana cost of the spell you cast. So it's cool. Kind of a little slow, but definitely not bad. I don't know why it's in here. This is not like the first. It's a promo, but this is from an earlier set. But they gave it the fancy foiling with the mana symbols and the text box and stuff. So yeah. Cards are really cool looking. It is I wouldn't say Magic is the best card game out there because I like Yu-Gi-Oh too, but I think Yu-Gi-Oh is probably, or not Yu-Gi-Oh, Magic is probably the easiest to like dip your toes into if you've never played a card game before, because it was the first. So that makes sense. And then yeah, so Magic is very fun. Is very fun. All right. Let me get you your sniffers, Maury. Thank you for the redeem, Maury. Thank you. Okay, there you go, Maury. I can't do that too long. So the Rice Krispie tree is very good. It's going in S. Do I have a favorite card? Like a singular favorite card? Probably. I have to think about that one. It depends. Like I don't know if I have a favorite Magic card. There's a bunch. There's a bunch that I like. I don't know if I have a singular favorite. There's Raging Kudu. Is it a Kavu or Kudu? It's a 1/1 plant creature, and you can pay a green to make it bigger And I remember I played a game with my brother, and I made it like a 32, 32, and 32 power, 32 toughness, or something like that. I'd still lost, but I think that's what that card does. Excuse me, sorry, goodness. If you asked me when I was learning Magic, or like had my own Magic cards, it'd be like some big green dinosaur card, some big green creature. Now it'd probably be some artifact or something. Of the cards we pulled today, probably that Grimoire's my favorite, just because it does some cool stuff. The Homunculi card's funny and pretty decent. Hold on. I can grab. I have a Commander deck right here. I haven't gotten to play with this deck yet, but this guy I like a lot. He's from one of the D&D sets. This is John Arenicus, Shattered One, and he's very mean in that. So when I play a card game, I enjoy playing with terrible bad cards because they're fun. And oh, the lamp died, so we're back. We're in the dark. That made it an hour and a half. That's okay. That's fair. So the lighting's a little worse now. But that's okay, right? It's not too dark. This is too dark for opening cards. But the Rice Krispie treat is in S tier. But John Arenicus, he's very fun because at the beginning of your end step, so like the end phase of your turn, you give one of your creatures to one of your opponents, and then give them a +2/+2 counter, so they get a little stronger, and then you goad them, so they have to attack every combat, and attack an opponent that's not you, unless you're the only opponent left. So with John Arenicus decks, you fill your deck with terrible creatures and then give them to your opponent. They're so good. It's fun. It's really fun. Anyway, he's probably my favorite right now. Probably. Or yeah. Pushing on someone else. Yeah. We can look more at it later, but we need to get to this candy. You want a good girl? Okay. Get you a good girl. Let me drink some water. Nice fit, homie. Thanks. Thanks. I'm a boss 3937. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Hi. These are just some varsity fat guys. It's been a while since I've worn them, so that's what we're wearing tonight. But how you doing? How you doing, boss? Do you prefer to go by boss? I don't know. Sorry. All right, let's get you a good girl, Maury, and then we've only made it one piece in, and it's been an hour and a half already. Okay. So tomorrow we're probably just gonna have to do part 2 of the candy tier list, and maybe go into Tuesday. If we don't finish Monday, I might just continue on Wednesday, but we'll see. Doesn't matter. Catch on eventually. Okay, you got it. You got it, boss. I like the thumbs up, Trico. It's good. It's good.
Maury, you're a very, very good girl. Good girl, Maury, good girl. Good girl, good girl, good girl. Good girl, good girl, good girl, good girl. Good girl, Maury, good girl. Maury, thank you for being here. Thank you for working and chat. I don't know if I said that, sorry. Spending time with us on the streams, thank you. I appreciate it a lot, that means a lot. Thank you. Maury, you worked very, very hard this week. I'm very, very proud of you. I'm sorry, that was loud. Good girl, Maury, good girl. Good girl. Good girl, good girl, good girl, good girl, good girl. Good girl, good girl, good girl, good girl. Good girl, 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 good girl. Good girl, Maury. Good girl, good girl, good girl, good girl, good girl. Good girl, good girl, good girl, good girl, good girl, good girl. Maury, thank you for being who you are and doing what you do. I think it makes the world a better place, in my humble opinion anyway. You're a very, very good girl. Good girl, Maury. Good girl, good girl, good girl. Good girl, Maury. Good girl. Such a good girl. Yes, you are. Yes, you are such a good girl. Look at you. Such a good girl. A very, very good girl. Yes, you are. Yes, you are such a good girl. Good girl, Maury. Good girl. Look at you. Such a good girl. Yes, you are. Yes, you are such a good girl. 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 Mwah. 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 Tingly, I'm glad I can give you tingles, Maury. Thank you, Maury. Thank you for the redeem, sweetheart. Thank you. There we go. Please go follow Maury if you're not already. She's awesome. She's very sweet. She's a Batgirl VTuber. She's awesome. Please give her some love. Please, please. I don't know if she streamed recently, but follow her so you can catch her next stream. She's great. The last stream I caught of hers, she was watching slime videos and rubbing her feet on her wall. Not on camera, but yeah. That's all I really remember. Okay.
Okay. The next one is a payday. I freaking love paydays. I won't lie, I love them very much. So, a payday is a log of caramel rolled in salted peanuts. And I love caramel and salted peanuts, so and I just dropped a peanut in my lap. That's what it looks like. Not super appetizing, but it's very filling. And also kind of dense. Sorry, I'm talking with my mouth full. A payday is also S tier. Now, this year I was able to find a variant payday because I also make chocolate paydays where it's like a log of chocolate. This year they had chocolate coated paydays, so I don't know when we'll get that one, but yeah. I am just using this popcorn as a palate cleanser. Okay, I'm afraid we're going to eat all the good stuff at the beginning, and then it's just downhill from here. This is a Reese's Take 5. My mom loves Take 5s. It's pretzels, caramel, peanut butter, peanuts, and chocolate bar. So we've all seen that ad where it's like, well, it's the Reese's ad. So it's like a log of the peanut butter with a pretzel, then peanuts, and then caramel, and then coated in chocolate. So this is just a tiny Take 5. There's a cross section. There's a pretzel and then the peanut caramel. So your fave, they're very good. Ooh. So the Reese's Take 5 is also S tier. I don't know what else to say about it besides it's just a genius candy bar. You got the pretzel with the saltiness, the crunch of the pretzel, and then the salt on the pretzel, and then the peanut butter salt, the saltiness from the peanut butter, and then the chocolate, and then the caramel, and then the peanuts. It's just whoever came up with this, I hope they're doing all right. Because it's a genius idea. Like they're so good. How can something like that not be good? Okay. Okay, we have wild berry Skittles. I'm not going to eat all these. I don't want to die. So let's just get one of each. Or try. That's good enough. Man, I don't know if the curve is going to be very kind this year. The bell curve. I think that's a very good, like, high A. In like a bowl of candy, they're not going to be my first choice. If it's a bowl of just those Skittles, Wildberry Skittles, and regular Skittles, I'm going to eat the Wildberry Skittles over the original blend every time. But man, I'm already feeling it, I think. The bell curve, these just aren't S compared to a Take 5 of Paydays or the popcorn. They just don't hit that. They're very good. Like, they're like very, very high A, but not quite S. But yeah, they're still very good. And they were definitely a nice break from this peanut and chocolate land we've been in for a little bit here. But they're still very good. Those are very good. Okay. Alright. It's Laffy Taffy time, huh? Okay. Jokes on every wrapper. This one's banana. I did try to grab every flavor variant of Taffies, and if there were flavor variants, I tried to grab them. I might have forgotten some of them. Okay, what does a ghost call their partner? My boo! How do the sun and moon play hide and seek? An eclipse. Like the car? I'm kidding. That one's not very good. My boo is better. An eclipse? Maybe that one's just going over my head. I don't know. Okay, I don't think I want to eat the whole Laffy Taffy. I'm just going to take a chunk out of it. Okay, so this is banana Laffy Taffy. Hi, Wolfie. Thank you for the water. I'll drink some after I finish this taffy. Can I move the mic, please? Okay. Man, I can pick it up, I guess. Here you go. I don't know. Wearing some Rusty Fly Heist tonight. These are probably my favorite Fly Heists, but they grip kind of tight. TV Nishi? Is that how you say your name? Thank you for the first time chat spirit. Thank you. Thank you for the Wonder Wolfie. It's good to see you, sweetheart. I hope you've been well. Okay, so the banana Laffy Taffy, I think, is... Man, the bell curve is not being kind to some of these. It's not. I would put it in B, but I don't even know if it deserves B this year. Like, banana flavor, it's smooth and pleasant, but it's not my favorite Laffy Taffy. I'd rather have green apple or cherry. Walking your cart. Thank you for the first time, chat Nishi. Thank you. So how do you say your name? Sorry. I'm not good with pronouncing names. Let's go again. C. It's like mid to high C range, I think. Yeah, it's okay. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you. All right. So that's going there. Okay. All right, we have our first sucker. This is a ball pop, so it's got like the gum in the middle. This one is green apple. I'm not going to eat the whole thing. It's going to take too long, and I don't want to die. Ooh. Okay, that's what it... I don't know. Do these have gum in them? I don't remember. Oh no, it's not blow pop. It's ball pops. These don't have gum in them. I think I remember last time we had these. I was disappointed about that too. Okay. Oh, I forgot to eat some popcorn. I forgot my palate cleanser. Okay. I can't tell if, like, the popcorn didn't work and I'm still tasting the banana. Like, the banana messed up my palate, or the thing doesn't taste like anything at all. It's just... Okay, let's just let it sit there for a second. But, like, that's like the mildest green apple ever. Like, in a green apple, you want it to, like, bite your tongue. In some way. And this is just not doing that. It's there, like on the tip of your tongue, you can feel it. But no, this just sucks. No pun intended. It's not good. I'd rather have a Dum Dum. Dum Dums are better. Dum Dums are better. Thank you for the follow, Nietzsche. Thank you.
Mwah, 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 mwah.
Thank you, Nishi. You want some smooches? Okay, let me drink some water. That thing is so disappointing. It's so sad. But what else should you expect from a ball pop? Not much. Like, that's worse than the banana Laffy Taffy. Not because it, like, tastes terrible. It's because it doesn't taste like anything. Oop. The free. What kind of smooches would you like, sweetheart? Do you want slow smooches? Fast smooches? Breathy smooches?
Slower, like. Fast smooches are like. And then the breathy is something like.
Excuse me, sorry. But thank you for the follow, Nishi. Thank you. Hello. I'm Ketchup the Berry. I do ASMR like this every Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. We do hand cam ASMR like this on Sundays, and on Wednesdays and Fridays we use the teddy bear VTuber model. And the rest of the week we play games. But tomorrow we're probably just gonna do part 2 of this, but probably not hand cam. Most likely not, but we'll see. We'll see.
Oh, and Nishi, if you need more handicap ASMR, when I'm not live, I upload all my VODs to YouTube. There's one big long playlist of all the ASMR VODs. And on Sundays, I try to record a little ASMR video after the stream. I don't know if I'm gonna do that tonight. I don't know. I might just need to go to bed after this. This sugar crash is gonna be hard, probably. But we'll see. We'll see.
Oh, there's peanut crumbs on the desk from the payday. Sorry about that.
What is that?
Isn't it a sinister hamster? Or is it a fox? Gentle fox. Our stuff's pretty good. All right, thank you for this much redeem, Nishi. Thank you. All right. Yeah, that ball pop. Very disappointing green apple. Oh, it's really sad. Okay, original Skittles. Okay. Now, is this one with the lime? Okay. orange, and then grape, please. There we go. Okay. Oh, we hit the 2-hour mark already, huh? We have the next ad break in about 5 minutes. We might go to 2.5 hours tonight. We'll see. I might just go a little long to get through more of this stuff. And then I might not do a little ASMR video tonight. Okay. So that's just a... I think that's just a B. I don't think I can put that any higher than B. Well, not nearly as good as the Wildberry Skittles. They're just not. They're just like Skittles at this point. They're just they're just there. They're not like a candy I seek out. Okay. The bell curve is not... It's more of a pendulum at this point. Hi Toto, thank you for being here. I can't put the tier list on the screen because OBS doesn't want to capture paint. So I'm just doing it off screen. Where like, how many candies are we? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 or 8 deep. And there's a ton left. So is it pink? No, it's chocolate's brown. Okay, so this one, I was excited about this one because it wasn't there last year. So Kinder made these little chocolate bars. Because I thought the Kinder was just the egg things. And then over the past year or two, they've expanded their product line. So this one, oh, it broke already, is dark chocolate with like the Kinder Egg cream in the middle. Or the milk cream, whatever it's called. But they're not nearly as satisfying as something like a Kinder Bueno or a Kinder Egg. So, I think it's better than the Banana Laffy Taffy. I would rather eat those than Banana Laffy Taffy. But as far as the chocolate bar goes, I don't know. It's not anything amazing. It's like it's not quite on the level of like those chocolate coins you get at the dollar store, or those chocolate eggs wrapped in gold foil. You get at the dollar store around Easter time. But it's okay. It's B. Like maybe a mid to high, like a high middle B or a low high B, if that makes sense. They're satisfying though. They're not bad. But I don't think they're A. Thank you, Dizzy. Thank you. Okay. This is a pretty decent B, I think. I think that's fair. Okay. How are you, Teto? Did you ever go to Halloween? Did I ask you that yesterday? I don't remember. Okay. Oh, there's the ad break. Then we went to a concert, now just so tired, comfy now. Nice. Hope the concert was fun. Okay. Kind of a mid note to a high note. Yeah, I'm excited about these. Truly Sour Bright Crawler Minis. Let's go. I bought a bag of these. Like a bag of these bags. And then I went to Walmart, and then they had a variety bag of Nerds, Gummy Clusters, and Sweet Tarts, which I didn't have yet. But then they had these, but it's fine, because I like trolley mini crawlers. Excuse me. Do I wait? Oh, I guess I'll wait till after the break. I can take a break. I'm gonna brush and floss my teeth so hard. Oh my goodness. I'm not just saying that because Teto is here. I'm not. Also, so I looked, or I checked when I was at Walmart. They did not have any trick or trade bundles. They had pretty much no cards. They just had Pokemon EX battle decks and Yu-Gi-Oh structure decks. So the usual suspects. Always watching. Fast scratches. Sorry, shaking the desk. Are there any Pokemon anywhere now? Where am I from? I stream Mountain Time. Jones is crazy, but you gotta do sides, both sides. My nails aren't super long right now. They're just kind of normal. I think I cut them. Was that earlier this week? I think it was beginning of this week. Okay, welcome back to the epic, guys. Thank you. Okay. So these are Trolley Sour Bright Crawlers Minis. I did see those like gummy tipped popsicles at grocery store like last week. I didn't get them, but they didn't make those anymore. But I guess, can I open this? Hello? Oh my god. Okay. So we need one of each. So we have green and orange, red and yellow. Please tell me I have one in here. Red and blue? No, come on. Don't do this to me. No. No. Is that one or is that orange? That's orange. That's green. No! There's no blue or reds in here. No. Yeah, that's orange and green. Okay. Well. Okay. They're still good. I'm just gonna eat all these. Ugh. they're still really good. I think those are S tier gummies. They are. No, it's 2 L's. Just bummed I didn't get any blue reds. That sucks. Because those ones are my favorite. Man. That's real sad. That's okay. I have a bunch of them. Any bag tastes different. It's been. I haven't had the regular ones in a long time. I think the last time I had trolley gummies was the last tier list. So it's been a while. They have it was weird. Maybe a weird aftertaste because of the sour stuff. I don't know. Okay, let me hold up. Okay. Alright, we're popping this already. We found them. They had them this year. The caramel apple pops. I love these things. Excuse me. I think it was 2nd or 3rd grade. It was somebody's birthday, and then there was a rule that you could bring a treat to school if it was your birthday, but you had to bring enough for everybody in your class. And someone brought these, and that was the best lunch ever. I love these things. Like it's like actual caramel. They're made by Tootsie. This is probably the best thing Tootsie makes. Okay. I'm probably not gonna eat this whole thing. Not right now. because you get the creamy caramel, and then occasionally, like this one has, the green is exposed in a couple parts, a couple places, so you get the creamy caramel, and then you get the shock of the green apple. It's so good. Sorry, I'm just enjoying this before I move on for a little bit. Oh, Jam. Sorry. Hi, Jam. Hi, Jam. The emote is so cute. I put it. Can I put it back in here? Maybe. Well, I don't know if I'll go back to that, but I'll. I don't want to throw it away. But I'm good. We opened some Magic cards. Got this Commander deck and a couple booster packs in a bundle from at Sam's Club for a pretty decent price. And we're doing the 3rd annual Candy tier list stream. I would show you the progress of the tier list so far, but OBS does not want to capture paint right now. So yeah. Can I zoom out? There we go. So we just had the caramel apple pops. I love them. They're so good. The thought of returning back to a sucker though, it's not as it's not as enticing as it was when I was younger. Is pops all caps? No. Cool. But that's definitely S tier. I didn't finish it, but I know they're S tier. You want some praise? What would you like praise for, Nishi? Anything in particular? Yeah, I'm just gonna toss it up. I'm not gonna go back to it. It's gonna be all sticky, and then it's gonna stick to the wrapper. Yeah, it's no thanks. I've got plenty of them. All right. Sorry about the sniffles.
Nietzsche, you worked very hard this week. I'm very proud of you. You're very good. You did a very good job today and this week. You did
Red? Okay.
Red, you worked very, very hard this week. I'm very, very proud of you. You did such a good job this week. Good job, Red. Good job, good job, good job. Good job, Red. Good job, good job, good job, good job, good job, good job, good job. Good job, Red. I'm very, very proud of you. Good job, Red. Good job. I blame Doctor. How are you, sweetheart? How you doing? Good job, Red. Good job. Good job, good job, good job, good job.
Excuse me, sorry. There you go, Nishi. I'm doing alright, Flame Doctor. I'm doing alright. We opened some magic cards earlier. Took us like an hour just because I was taking my time. And then we're doing the third. We are in the midst of the third annual candy tier list stream. I have a piece of all the candy I was able to get my hands on. There's all those bags under my side table right there. It's discounted Halloween candy. So there's still a lot left. We're like 10 pieces deep. We're definitely going to need to do a part 2 tomorrow. Okay. Cool. So this is a Witch's Brew Kit Kat. Witch's Brew is marshmallow flavored cream instead of chocolate. But your name's Sky. Okay. Won't be as long this time. Thank you for being here, Flame Dog. Thank you.
Sky, you did a very good job this week. I'm very proud of you. You did a very, very good job this week. Good job, Sky. Good job. Very, very proud of you. Good job, Sky. Good job. You worked very, very hard this week. You did a very good job.
Okay. Alright. I don't know if we're going to do hand cam tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We might. But this is a Witch's Brew flavor Kit Kat. This is just marshmallow cream. Was not able to get the white cream Kit Kat, so Lexi's probably disappointed, but I was able to get Ghost Toast this year, so couldn't find that one at all last year. So it's this pale green Kit Kat, almost translucent on the bottom. You can see the wafer. It tastes like Lucky Charm milk or a Lucky Charm marshmallow. They're definitely not bad. They're actually very good. What's my favorite candy? We already had it, but my favorite candy is Paydays. They're a log of caramel rolled in salted peanuts, and that's it. And they're great. or Witch's Brew Kit Kats are they're S tier. I don't think regular Kit Kats are going to make it to S tier this year. They might not even make it to A. We'll see. Yours is a bit weird. That's okay. Oh, I do like root beer barrels a lot too. And those a ton when I was little. They make good cotton candy. Okay. I'm using this popcorn as a palate cleanser. Okay. Nerds. These are strawberry nerds. I'm not going to eat the whole box of nerds. Yeah, it's popcorn. It's Walmart had these bags of tiny bags like this, of bags of 8 bags in them for handing out Halloween. They're about the price of a bag of Crunch Bars, so not too bad. And I'd rather have popcorn over Crunch Bars. And I needed a palate cleanser because they didn't have the bat and pumpkin shaped pretzels this year. These are strawberry nerds. Black licorice is still good. It's not my favorite, but I don't hate it. My grandma really liked black licorice. Those are very good. Strawberry nerds are very good. I think I like them more than grape. Yeah, those are very good. I like they're like a sweet tart in that they're sweet, and then when you crunch them, they hit you with the spiky sourness, like a sweet tart or a Smarties. They're great. Yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. Okay. Well, I grabbed this because it's big, but it's the first thing I touched. So we're going already to the Nerds Gummy Clusters. There's 5 in here, maybe 6. I have not had a gummy cluster in a while. I think last time I had something like them were the Nerds Ropes. I like the movie theater or something? Maybe. I'll just take one. Maybe 2. I'll attempt to save those for later. Yeah, those are really good. I think those are those S tier though. I don't think those are S tier either, but they're still very good. They're still very good. There we go. Yeah, those are A. Those are very high A, but not quite S. Not quite there. The crunchy nerds and then the chewy gummy in the middle. It's very satisfying. They're probably better than the ropes. I feel like the ropes would be a little more annoying to eat than the clusters. Do they still make gummy nerds? Do they still make nerds ropes? They still do that. Excuse me, sorry. Next, also one of my favorites, dots. I know people don't like them, but they're my favorite. They're better when they're fresh and not stale. And the red ones are my favorite. Oh, and there's a red one right on the top here. These don't feel stale. Yep. That's our red dots. My grandma would, one of her favorites was dots too. She would always have the big theater box of dots. But you can't really seal those like a. When you seal a little bag, they just have the tab you push in. So I'd ask her for a dot, and then I'd have to like suck on it for like 5 minutes before even attempting to chew it. Yeah, I just like dots a lot. There's a yellow one. Do they give me one of each? No, this says 3 green and orange, a red, and a yellow. So not exactly an even spread. Okay. Dots are S tier, in my humble opinion. I love dots. They're what was I gonna say? I don't remember. Yeah, I just like. Oh yeah, if you get the chance, I don't know if they're gonna do them this year, but last year they had. Was that last year? Maybe. I think that was last year. I bought some holiday dots. They're the green and red ones. But like half of it is green and half of it is red. And then there's different green and red flavors or something. Maybe white ones too. I don't remember. Those were so good. I ate those in like a day. They're so good. Alright, we'll do 2 more. We'll do 2 more. Okay. We gonna have any gummies left? This is a bag of Lifesaver gummies. 5 flavors: cherry, watermelon, green apple, strawberry, orange. That's almost exactly like Skittles, but not quite. They have lime Skittles. I like these a lot, from what I remember of them. I'll probably eat all of them. Okay, that didn't open cleanly at all. It did not. Okay, what's our spread of flavors here? We have a bunch of red and orange ones. Okay, reds are my favorite, so a bunch of red and orange ones. And I love Lifesavers. Oh. This is just really satisfying gummies. They have a nice chew, and they're not sticky. Those are the best gummies, when they're chewy but not sticky. They have some bite, but they don't stick. Those are S tier. Yeah. Okay, give me 1 second. I need to blow my nose real quick. Okay, sorry about that. Let me just... I have a sinking feeling that we're going to end up with all the bad ones, or the ones I don't like in the end. Because they're all small. I have a feeling that's going to happen. I've done most of the ones in bags now. Most of them. Alright, one more. Can we end part 1 on a high note, please? Great nerds. Okay. Well, we got the nerds out of the way. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. They're grape nerds. Not as good as the strawberry. Yeah. See, the strawberry hit that balance to me, and that they're sour and sweet. Where the grape ones are just kind of sour all the way through. They're not nearly as sweet, which is fine because grapes you know, are typically considered sour compared to sour more often than strawberries are. I'd rather eat those than the banana Laffy Taffy. We'll put them in B. Oop. Excuse me, sorry. Okay. Oh, we could do one more. Let's do one more. Shouldn't take too long. Unless it's a sucker. Alright, we're doing all the bags. It's just fine. These are the only M&Ms I have this year. Which is fine, because regular M&Ms would not have made it very far. Very high. These are peanut M&Ms. The best M&Ms. With yellow and green on them. That's our color spread. We have yellows and a green, a blue, and a purple. My grandpa, for Christmas or his birthday one year, my uncle got him this M&M dispenser. It was red, throwing a football. So you would fill. There was a compartment in the back of Red's head that you put M&Ms into, and then he was holding a football helmet, and you would pull down the football, just like turn his arm down, and then M&Ms would come out of the football helmet. I think maybe that was the first one. Maybe it was because he had one of yellow sitting in a hot rod, and maybe that's the first one he got. I don't remember, but there was from like a thrift store or something, and it just became tradition to give my grandpa an M&M dispenser for his birthday or Christmas or something every year. So M&Ms remind me a lot of my grandpa. I guess it's like dots of my grandma. Yep. Sorry. Peanut M&Ms are S tier. Anything with peanuts in it, I love it. For the most part. Okay. That's the last one for tonight. Let's see who's live. Who can I rate tonight? Is Sucrose live? She is. Okay. Let's go say hi to Sucrose. She's doing some ASMR yapping. Alright, let me save this. And then close it. There we go. Okay. Give me 1 second to swap my headphones, and then we will get the rate going here. I will be right back. Okay. Okay. Well, I will see you guys tomorrow. Again, I will post the tier list when it's done up on Twitter. I don't know if the bell curve is going to be very kind to some of these candies this year. We still have a ton left. Yeah, so we have some taffies, and we made it through most of the gummies. I think there's some off-brand gummy bears left, and some Sour Patch Kids, and then chocolate bars and taffy. Excuse me. Sorry, goodness. Thank you for being here, DJ. Thank you for the follow, Nishi. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you guys for spending time with me tonight. Thank you. I hope you guys enjoyed opening up this commander deck and those booster packs with me as much as I did. We pulled lots of, well, not lots of, but a couple interesting rares that I could definitely use. I don't know if they're good, but in my brain they're pretty cool. And all of our rares were blue, which is weird. But good night, guys. I love you all very much. Bye bye.